for the last 6 years, you have spearheaded most of the welfare reforms that, as you said in your speech, actually produced very tangible results. What has, and it's a genuine question, what has changed since the re-election in May 2015 that has prompted you to take the stance?
Well, the point that I made, I think, when I was asked about this was that I said that I've been proud to be part of a process in a government in the last 5 or 6 years that set out with a very clear agenda for reforming welfare, and many of those programs have gone through, and many of them, as I was referring to in the speech, actually have shown demonstrable change because they're changing people's lives and then improving their lives. My concern was progressively over the last 12 months, we had narrowed our focus more and more on financial savings coming from a small area called working age. And my comment was, if you just look for the money from that area, then what happens progressively is they bear a greater and greater share of the burden in a period when you're looking to get yourself out of a deficit. And I said that I think that it becomes intolerable after a while that that should continue on the basis that others are therefore excluded from this same process. My point is there needs to be a wider sense across the economy of how you bear the burden of looking to eradicate, and quite rightly eradicate, a deficit, because at the end of the day the people that suffer if there is a deficit and ultimately higher taxes are actually those who are poorest. But you need to bear broader shoulders for that, rather than just narrow it down to a group of people called working age welfare groups. And as I said, you know, if you look at the figures, we will have saved in 1920 already from that area some £33 billion a year. And my point is, there comes a moment when it begins to look unfair, and it begins to look like it's just a money-making exercise, money-saving exercise, rather than really genuinely about reform to change lives. The point of my speech today is Conservatives believe in reforming lives so that they go on to improve their own lives and improve the lives of others around them. That is a critical message you must keep going and exemplify the whole time. It's not just a case of looking just to make savings from a specific group. We need to have a way out and up as much as we do about trying to reduce the deficit. And that I said, I think, on the MAR programme was how I characterised it.